Good morning, everyone. Myself Mohit. I'm currently pursuing my BE in Computer Science degree in Atria Institute of Technology, Bangalore. I'm excited to present my internship project completed at Webstack Academy. It's basically a complete full stack food ordering web application which is built by using MongoDB. Over this period of internship, I worked as a full stack developer, taking the application from simple concepts to covering the production level concepts. In this presentation, I'll walk you through the goals, architecture, core implementation, details, and key lessons of my experience. To give you some background of this internship, hosted by Webstack Academy, it was structured for 4 weeks. My role was a full stack developer intern. I was responsible for end-to-end development of the project. I learned many things like REST API integration and React fundamentals, front-end user interface, and schema of the project, building the responsiveness in the project. This made me industry ready actually. My primary goals going through the internship were like firstly I focused on the technical aspects coming to the MERN stack. MERN stands for MongoDB, Express.js, React.js, Node.js. I wanted to I wanted to clear that these fundamentals made me learn in a right way. Firstly I started with JWT, JSON Web Tokens. It's basically authentication where the user logins through the Google or the email ID. We also integrated some third-party integrations like Stripe, Cloudinary, advanced LLMs like Grok AI. We also used a Grok AI API key. Now let's discuss the problem we were solving for. So basically in today's days we know that food ordering is necessary. However, massive aggregators like Zomato, Swiggy, they are present. Restaurant owners want direct high performance. So basically our internship project was to serve the clients under their own brand. It simplifies that the streamlines menus, automate operations, generating descriptions, summarizing the information. Now coming to the next slide. Before diving into the stacks, let us get to know about what is full stack web development. It is basically building both front end, which is a client side interface, and back end, which is a server side interface, and integrating APIs, schemas of database, and all those things. I manage both the front end and back end in this internship project. Now coming to the next slide. For this project, I chosen MERN stack. MERN is highly popular for its JavaScript. So basically we have used MongoDB, Express, React and Node.js. So since it's no SQL database, the Express of web server is fast. The beauty of MERN stack is that JavaScript, the code of the JavaScript is written in a easy way, and the code complexity of the JavaScript is very efficient. We have used many toolkits like Redux toolkit and the third-party integration like Stripe and JWT for the user authentication and Grok AI API key, as I said in the beginning. Let's outline the requirements of our project. It has mainly two servers, the customer server and administrator server. In the customer server, the the customer server manages the profile and apply coupons for the code and execute the checkout and payment procedure. All those things is done in the customer server. And now coming to the administrative server, we have used API panel, descriptions, analyzing the ratings and address of the restaurant and responsiveness of the application, etc. Now let us go deeper to our project. So for controlling the admin and the restaurant owner, we have basically used keeping into the mind with both phone and laptop, we have made it responsiveness as well. Now coming to the non-functional requirements. Non-functional requirements are basically the architectural standards by integrating the REST APIs and HTTP responses, etc. Where all the UI responsiveness and the design architecture, the JSON web tokens, all the things are kept in the configurations. Now coming to the system architecture, there are client tier, app tier, database tier, Ascent CDN, payment layer, and AI inference core. Basically, in the app tier, we have used Node.js and Express, and database we have used MongoDB Atlas, where we have created our own cluster. And for the payment procedure, we have used high security, like the third-party integration of Stripe, and we have also used Grok AI for the AI features integration. Now coming to the backend folder structure. In the backend folder structure, there are firstly configurations, controllers, middlewares, models, routes, services, and utilities. In the controllers, we have used the auth controller and order controller, AI controller, payment controller, etc. So in the models, we have used the order.js, restaurant.js, etc. Now coming to the front-end folder structure. We have used many components and Redux kit for the UI integration and other components of UI. Now coming to the database schema design. Here we have used user, restaurant, food item, cart, coupon, menu, etc. So in the database scheme, all the information which we get from the users are stored here, and all the informations which is done by the administrator is also stored here. Now coming to the authentication system, we have used JSON web tokens, which is a authentication for Gmail login, and HTTP for the hypertext transfer protocol for the link provided, and the reset password option is also available for the users who have forgotten their password. Now coming to the restaurant and menu management. Basically in this, by sorting the latitude and longitude of GeoJSON, JSON stands for JSON Web Tokens, the categories based on the drinks and food items, based on the restaurant names, all these are classified here. Now coming to cart and order flow. So basically in the cart, adding items where the item and the quantity is added by the user, and the Stripe, which is a third-party payment interface. This helps for the payment procedure of the item. And next transaction takes place. At last, the stock auto decrement also takes place. Now coming to coupon and discount system. even the during the payload, if the user is having some any coupon or the discounts, that can be done that can be integrated during the Stripe payment integration. Now payment integrations type. The session completion, the paise conversion, basically the amount is taken in the form of INR. So if you enter the amount in some US dollars or some other Kuwait, etc., so the um, money will be converted to the INR. Now coming to AI feature, food description generator. So basically here we have implemented the Grok AI API key, which is the Llama model 3.1. So which helps for the UI integration and other things as well. Now coming to review sentiment analyzer, we have used the same. The Llama summarizes, which summarizes the feedbacks of the restaurant and the food item, etc., which is given by the users. Challenges we faced and how they were solved. So firstly, challenges identified were cart state lost on the browser refresh, stock overselling, Stripe redirect data loss. Basically, we faced more problem in Stripe integration, and we solved it using the implementation of Stripe. Key learnings and skill acquisition. REST API architecture. Basically, our project runs on the port 4000, and JWT come into existence here, and AI integration and prompting is also there. And since it's no SQL database, we are using MongoDB. It's very efficient. Now I'm going to walk you through the demo of the project. So basically I'll log out and I'll log in again. Log in. Yeah, so the login is successful. As you can see, there are 6 restaurants here. So for example, I am going to choose Zyka restaurant. So here we can see meals like butter chicken, biryani, breads, etc. So firstly I'll click on butter chicken and I'll add it to the cart. So as we can see, there is one present in the cart. So when we click on the cart, we can see these options. There is a button called checkout. When we click on the checkout button, the interface loads and take you to the payment interface. As I said you in the beginning, we have integrated Stripe. So here we can see payment with the link and adding all the name, address, phone number details, and also adding the card number and all. When we click on the pay option, the payment will be successful and the order will be placed. So this was our project, and now finally coming to the conclusion of the project. This internship made me learn all the technologies like front end, back end, database. Since mostly I learned the database and the back end part, front end part I was cleared by myself. So now coming to the end of the video. So I would thank Richa ma'am for teaching us the front-end development, back-end development and schema of the project. Thank you.